Hello. Um, this is not an easy video to make. It's not a video I ever thought I would make. And I mean, you already know what it's about because of the title. And maybe you clicked on it thinking it was a joke. And it's, it, it's hard for me to make this video because I know many people won't like it and won't like me anymore, because I know for a fact that many people have told me that the only reason that they watch my videos or subscribe to my channel is because I'm a Christian. And I'm not anymore. And this is not something that happened overnight. This is actually like, it was more than a year ago actually that I finally had to admit to myself, okay, you can't really consider yourself a Christian anymore. And before that, before I came to that conclusion, I was just struggling for so long, and it wasn't like me trying to find a way to not believe. It was me trying to grasp onto that belief and find something that could make me stay believing. And it's my thing. It's, for me, it's always been about love and truth. And actually, it's been even more about truth for me. And I've always kind of just been searching for the truth, and I thought I had found it in Christianity. And I just I just came to this point where I was trying to get closer and closer and closer to God, but the closer I was getting, the more I felt absence. And the more I read the Bible, and the more I prayed, and the more I fasted, the less things started. And I don't know, it's hard to explain because I never wanted to reach this point. It's not something like I would much rather believe, because honestly, I mean, a lot of people don't believe, and they have come to terms with it, and it's fine, and they have their purpose. But for me, I was born in Christianity. For me, coming to this conclusion where I am right now, it's not even a conclusion. There is no certainty. Like, it's not that I don't believe that there is a God. It's just that I don't know if there is. I just don't know what is true and what is false, and I just want to find the truth. But at this moment, it seems like it's impossible to find the truth, because there is so many different versions of what the truth is. But the more I look for it, it's just the less I believe in the version that I've been taught since I was born. So I don't necessarily believe that there is no God. I just, right now, I don't know if there is a God, and if there is a God, I just don't know how I could know which version of that it is. I don't know if it's from a different religion. I don't know if it's from a different denomination. I don't know if it's not an actual being, but maybe it's just some energy or something. I don't know if it's just nothing at all. Like, I'm at this point where everything is just uncertainty, and it scares me. Like, it's not fun. It's not fun being in this place, but it's also not fun pretending like I'm not in this place. And I have been pretending for more than a year now, because I was just so used to being a Christian. And the reason I have to make this video, like, I wouldn't have to make this video if I hadn't been so outspoken about what I believed. If I didn't, like, I searched for so much truth that I felt like I found it in so many things, and I shared those findings with you, and I shared why I was the way I was, and I shared why I loved God and Christianity so much. And so I felt like I had to come clean with the truth. I felt like you had to know, and I know many people will be unhappy, many people will unsubscribe. And I just like a week ago I told my sister, a few days ago I told my parents. They actually took it much better than I thought they would. I mean, it wasn't, well, like with my sister it was actually not bad at all, and with my parents it went much better than anticipated, but it was definitely not fun either. But my dad definitely did not want me to make this video because he said, what are you going to gain from it? And what I'm trying to gain from it is truth, because that's all I'm about. And by not telling you this, it feels like I'm being fake. And all the time, many of you are asking me, what happened to your religious videos? How come you're not making more Christianity videos? And a lot of you, that's what you really want, and that's what your favorite thing about what I used to do was. And that's why I haven't made anymore, because I don't believe in that anymore. it's it's so hard, man. It's just I don't even know what to say. I just turned on the camera because it's like, I mean, I don't want this to be taken the wrong way, but to me this feels like a coming out video. And like, really, those videos should not be necessary, because those people should not have to reveal what their sexual orientation is. But those videos are important because of how society views those things. And I feel like I have to come out as non-Christian because it's my truth. And it's where I am now. And that's really what my channel is about. I mean, I do comedy, yes, of course. I try to entertain you and make you laugh, but I always try to instill a message of truth. And if I don't reveal this, I'm just being a fake. And see, here's the thing. I know that this is gonna, I don't know how much backlash is gonna have. Because at this point, like, I don't even have that much support in this channel. But still, a lot of you are still here because you consider me to be a good Christian and a good example or role model, or I don't know. It's just hard. But I feel like before I can continue, I have to tear down before I can build. Because if I continue without this, it's like I'm building upon lies, and eventually it's gonna all crumble, because that is never a good base to build something upon. So I have to just tear everything down and start from the ground. And I guess that's what I'm doing. And I don't know, it's really hard. I definitely, like, my dad said maybe this would be like a stumbling block for some Christians, and I definitely don't want that. I definitely don't really wish anybody to lose hope in life. And not that I have lost hope, but I definitely reached a point where it's like, before I thought, okay, I was born with a purpose. Everything I do, no matter what happens to me, that's actually for the better of my life. Whatever I do, it will lead to something good. And even if this life completely sucks, at least I have eternity to look forward to. And now it's like, I don't know what happens. So I'm just gonna be trying to make the best of this life. And if there's something afterwards, I mean, I just hope that my whole belief was that if I was in this position, I would not go to heaven. And I mean, it's like, you can't force yourself to believe something that you don't believe. And I just don't have that faith anymore. I feel like God could show up right now if he wanted to. He could say, here I am. There is no reason for you to doubt. There is no reason for him not to show up. So I reached this point where it's just like, okay, either the version of God that I grew up believing in doesn't exist, or he just doesn't care about me enough. It's not fun. And sorry if I've disappointed you. Sorry if this comes as a shock. Sorry if you feel like I've wasted your time, or I'm sorry if this makes you doubt. So I just want the truth. And my whole life, that's what I'm gonna be searching for. And if it leads me back to God, good. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't matter, because I'm just gonna be following the truth. That is what I want. That is what I seek. Hopefully, at least some of you understand, and it'd be great to have your support if that's possible. And I love you guys so much for sticking around for so long. And if this is the end of your support for me, I mean, I wish it wasn't, but I understand. It's all good. Thank you for sticking around. It's like I feel horrible, but at the same time better. Because at least now I don't feel like I'm pretending to be something I'm not. At least now I feel like I'm free to be whatever I am without feeling like people are gonna say, wait, why did you say that? Aren't you a Christian? Wait, what are you doing? That's not a good example for a Christian. That is not a good testimony. I want to be a good person. And a lot of things have changed in my mind. I have a lot of different opinions now. I definitely, like, I still was born a Christian, right? So my whole life, it's based on that, and my whole morals are based on that. So there are things that are never gonna change. Never gonna change. What should change is me learning to speak English. Anyways, this is serious. I just, okay. I'm gonna end this now. I just wanted to be honest with you. I just wanted to be truthful. And I just want to start building from the bottom up with truth. No lies. So that you know who I am, and that if you like me because of who I am now. And not because you think, oh, this guy is funny and he's a Christian. I thought Christians couldn't be funny. Like, I've had those comments before, and I mean, I got them when I was a Christian. So it's, anyways, I'm still me. I mean, I have a lot of different opinions, but I am still me, and I hope a lot of you can see that. It kind of, I used to be defined by Christianity, and now I have to sort of find who I am now. And I'm on that journey, and, you know, not being truthful and pretending to be something I was not for so long kind of got me stuck in this place where I couldn't really find who I am now, find myself. Because for a long time I thought, okay, I found myself, I am a Christian, I am born again, Jesus died for me, I'm gonna live for him. And now that is destroyed, and I have to now find myself. And it's scary. It's so scary. But that's life, you know. Thank you for listening. Whether this is the last time you're gonna listen to me or the first time, I don't know. But just thank you. Thank you for giving me your time, your eyes, your attention. It it truly means a lot. And I really do hope you stick around. Thank you so much.